Hi, welcome back to Solo in Your 40s,
Living Unscripted,
the podcast where we dive into the various aspects of life, love, and everything in between. I'm Michelle Turner.
I'm Yando.
And today we're going to change things up a little bit. So we're going to start off with weekly shenanigans.
Yes,
And we had a few cocktails last night.
we did.
So we need to recover a little bit.
And what better way than with Bloody Marys?
The best way.
Yes.
So we got some fun things. First, Yando found this amazing place in downtown Grapevine. It's called the Spice and Tea Exchange. Lots of really good sea salts that we're going to go ahead and experiment with today. One of them is a ghost pepper, a lime frost sea salt, a chili lime, and then a bacon smoked.
Yes.
So,
which I'm excited about, but I'm also excited about the ghost pepper.
I actually think I want to do half ghost pepper and half bacon smoked.
Perfect. Okay.
Because why not?
Yeah, I mean,
it's the life we live.
It is the life we live.
Absolutely. Okay. So what I am not great at I
making
really don't,
them.
Yeah, normally they're made for me.
Right. Right.
So
so we'll start off with the ice, obviously. Okay. So we'll actually let's salt the rim first.
Oh, duh.
Okay, so let's put. I'm gonna do the bacon.
Okay.
And then I'll put a little bit of bacon on the side here.
You know what? Let's clip our microphones to our shirt so people at home can still hear us.
Perfect.
Because we need both hands. All right. So first things first, let's do the rim.
Let's salt the rim.
We use a little bit of lemon juice because we didn't have any lime.
Fantastic. Looks like a real fancy way we're making these bloodies.
Oh, good. Okay.
Okay, so you got a
little. That's beautiful.
You got a combination of.
I did a combination of both. Oh, and look, it actually says lemon.
Oh, it sure does.
Nice.
Yeah, we have official Bloody Mary glasses too. Yep. Okay, so we'll add some ice here. Mm-hmm. Oh, so might have to give you a little bit more. Where's that?
That's fine.
Okay. Cool. All right, so we got the ice in there. So now we're going to do the zing zang.
Okay.
Very important to shake it. Like so. Shake, shake it. Is that a Taylor Swift song? Shake it off. Is that how it goes?
I have no clue.
shake it off. I don't know if that's. I
might get some shade for this, but I don't listen to that shit.
So. That's okay. We'll see her on TV tonight about 150 times. So shout out to all the Swifties out there. Got to leave room for the vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Zing Zang is really good, like without having to add a lot of different stuff to it.
Oh, so, I love that.
Because it already has like a bunch of stuff in it.
Oh, okay.
But I always like to add extra. Yeah. I always like to add extra Worcestershire.
Pizzazz.
Yeah, Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire
sauce. So we'll do this. Get a little, how you doing? And a little bit of a.
How's it going? Okay.
Okay.
And then
we got olives and pickles.
Mm-hmm. Spicy, sweet and spicy pickles.
Famous Dave's. So
I'll just use my fingers.
Yeah.
I don't care. Should we mix these up first before we add the?
It doesn't matter. It's however you want to do it. Sweet and spicy.
Very excited.
Okay, and then an olive.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see if I can fish one out here. I'm going to use my fingers.
Yep. I washed my hands yesterday.
Yeah. There you go. Michelle washed her hands yesterday. I think we're good. A lot of people, honestly, like when you're doing Bloody Marys, a lot of people like to add either like the juice from the olives or the pickles. But again,
I'm going to do that actually.
Zing Zang has.
You know how much I love olives.
Oh my gosh. Like, that's what, like, every time I order a martini.
Extra
olives. Like, you know, people order dirty martinis. I have to tell the waiter, like, I want a martini, and I want that thing as filthy as you can possibly
That's
get
right.
it. You know what I mean?
Like my women.
Yeah. We'll get to that later. For sure.
Haven't we ever said this is not a kid's show?
I don't think we actually ever put a disclaimer down.
I tell YouTube.
Oh, yeah. This is not a kid show.
It is not.
Okay. I'm excited about this.
Okay.
And I'm sure we're going to be able to tell very quickly which one's bacon and which one's
for sure.
ghost pepper.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Bloodies are officially concocted. Is that a word?
Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bloody Mary Sunday.
Bloody Mary Sunday. Oh.
That's delicious.
Okay.
We did that at the exact same time.
I got that bacon. That was good. The bacon, sea salt. Oh, that habanero's got a little spice to it, doesn't it?
Ghost pepper.
Yeah. Oh yeah, ghost pepper. Woo. I never knew salt could be so hot.
Sorry, I'm totally slurping this in their ear.
That's okay.
Man, that's okay. Probably I can't down that all in the first go.
No. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, so that's our
shenanigans.
That's our shenanigans.
That's gonna be our cocktails.
We're gonna
clean
this up, and then we're gonna come back and we'll regroup.
Yes.
We'll
skip. And then we'll dive right into it.
Yeah, there you go.
Perfect. Okay.
All right.
Well, we got our bloodies all fixed up.
We're back.
My lip is a little bit on fire.
A little bit on fire.
Not gonna lie to you.
And we got straws, so you don't hear us the whole. Oh, it could be ASMR. That is a.
Oh yeah, that is a thing. Yeah.
Days,
oh yeah, it drives me nuts, but
completely.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I don't think our viewers want to hear that. If you do, let us know.
Yeah. Well.
If there's any,
we
what
might
is it?
do like
AMSR?
ASMR?
ASMR people out there, let us know. We'll slurp all day for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, weekly update.
Okay, you go.
You know, it's still tough in the streets.
Yeah. He's still traveling.
He came back today.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's coming back in town. So I'm like, maybe I'll get to see him in the next couple days. And he's like, no, it's been too long. So instead of us recording this earlier in the day,
right,
he left straight from the job site and then swung through, and we hung out for a few hours today.
So that's where the smile comes from today.
Absolutely.
By the way, Michelle walked in with a smile like ear to ear, so I kind of figured something went down today.
Yeah, so we, just sat there and caught up we had about 4 hours, which
that's better than nothing.
Yes, absolutely. And that's what I said. So,
yeah.
I can be patient for a little bit.
Right.
But it gets difficult.
Well, like I said earlier, it's like it's almost like you're in a long distance relationship.
Yeah, and I've never done long distance because
I don't ever suggest it, but when it's right, obviously.
That's true.
But it's funny because when you're in long distance like that, every time you meet up, it's almost like a first date. There's something about there's always that excitement instead of seeing somebody every day.
Yes.
So it's almost like when I haven't seen you in weeks. Let's go to have a nice dinner. Let's go.
You appreciate the time together a little bit more.
Absolutely. And I think that's what that's one of the benefits of a long distance, but it is tough.
It is tough. And I was actually thinking about this, and I'm like, I don't think I realized how ready I was to start a relationship until this started happening.
Yep.
Because, before just dating, it's fine. I'll catch you once a week or whatever. But now, but now I'm like, oh my God.
I know.
I want more than that.
Because you like them.
I like them a lot, but
And so I know there's been some, I guess, actions in the past. Has everything been steady as far as on the same page? Has there been any?
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
Yeah.
I don't feel like he hasn't stepped off the pedal at all.
Okay.
He'll call me first thing in the morning.
Perfect.
He knows, I usually get up early for work. So he calls me in the morning or calls me after he's gotten off his shift that day. And then we kind of text a little bit in between.
Right.
So, I mean, constant communication.
Sure.
So
none of this, I'm not ready, but let's see how it goes.
So, when we had that conversation though, here's, because I told him, well, if that's how that's going to go, and you're just already dead set, nothing's going to happen, then let's just go and part ways now.
Sure.
So we kind of regrouped on that because it was like, I don't know where I want this to go. And I mean, and still, it's only been like a little over a month and a half.
Right.
It still really has not been that much time. I mean, I think it went really heavy very quickly because our chemistry is so good.
Yeah.
But I was like, let's just see where it goes, you know?
I mean, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
you know?
because I will tell you, if I run into somebody and they want to take me out on a date, I'm gonna go on the date.
Now?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sorry, but because of that initial conversation he had saying he's not ready to go into a full relationship, heard.
Yeah. Well, and I remember like your actions to that
Mhm.
he almost was like, oh shit,
Yeah.
like this girl
Yes.
don't play.
No. Well, life's short.
Right.
And if the universe is going to send someone in front of me, I'm not going to say no to it unless they're a sociopath.
True. Or a narcissist.
Oh, fuck a narcissist.
Fucking yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
So, so we'll see. I mean, I'm literally trying to just live in the moment and let things flow
Love it.
for once.
Yeah.
Because every time I try and plan and make this happen, that happen, I get kicked in the nuts.
Yeah.
So
I know, like it has to like develop on its own.
yes.
Like every time I tried to rush it,
Yeah,
shit.
nope.
It's a
Yeah.
complete disaster.
And I mean, and I'd be stupid to think that if some beautiful girl hit on him, he would just say no. I doubt that.
I mean, I would hope that's the case.
I mean, but we've known each other a month and a half.
Well, maybe he's digging on you.
Well, I know I mean, but here's the thing.
Right.
I am fully digging on him too, but
Right.
I'm also a realist.
Oh, I know.
So
yeah, and that's a good way to be.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll see.
Okay. All right. Well,
that's all I got.
Well, you still have it, which is good.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Having a good time.
I like that.
Mhm.
My weekly update, again, it's about as pathetic as you know, I don't even know.
How'd Happen go?
You know, it's like it's one of those apps where it's like you can't see who likes you, but if you want to, you got to pay. But then like, and it's supposed to show you like who you've crossed paths with.
Right.
Apparently.
Did you ever turn your location on?
Like when I get on there, it'll ask me like while using. Basically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
and if you recall, I think that was part of it where they tell you to get the most out of it.
Right. Just to
leave
turn
it on 24/7.
Right. Exactly.
But that's so strange to me to allow an app to track you 24/7.
I know.
That's what it's doing.
It was too creepy for me because it's like somebody's gonna like open up their app and it's gonna track my location to my house. I'm like, no, I'm good.
Well, I don't think they can see it.
But it shows
Happen knows, and then what Happen does is they will start pushing people that you cross paths with, but they don't tell you, hey, y'all are at Kroger together right now.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's it says I have like 9 likes, but I can't see any of them.
Okay.
Right. And then you can tell.
So you'll only know if both of y'all like each other.
I guess it hadn't happened yet. So, I mean, I put my best foot forward on that one too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, you know what? Keep going.
I will.
I
will. And honestly, like when you start to look at some of them, you can immediately spot the fakes, just like in everything else, right? Yeah. I still haven't seen Sky Breed on there.
Hey, did you figure out the location thing? Like as far as the Miami girl, you know how it's showing you people from other places,
right? Yeah. So whenever you log in, it'll ask you to like use your current location or whatever.
Okay.
And then you can like filter that out through the app as well.
Nice. Okay.
But a lot of the app is revolved around having to pay for certain things. Like if you want the best out of this app, $25 a month, or $5 to see who liked you. You know what I'm saying?
So here's my thing. These apps would do really well. Like if it is going to be so heavily paid for,
right?
Give me the first 2 months,
free. Yeah.
Let me fully use every feature because why am I going to just start paying knowing that half these apps are bullshit?
Right.
Give me 2 months. Let me use it. See if the features are working great, then I will pay for it.
Oh yeah,
I don't mind doing that.
Oh yeah, the retention rate you would have would be out the roof, honestly.
Yep.
Because if I did that, like let's say Hinge is the same way.
Yeah.
If you don't match, you have to like pay to see who likes you, right?
Yeah.
I swear, if they gave me 2 months to where I could see all that stuff, and I'd be like, wow, okay, because that's one of the better ones, right?
Yeah.
But again, with all these apps, though, it's just it's the fakes. You know, it's just
It's
like,
comical.
come on. Yeah, it is comical. And yeah, but yeah, so again, like I haven't really I didn't really get out much last week, you
Yeah.
know. I felt good last week because, you know, like COVID the week before.
Yeah.
Um, but honestly, like I've been like so super focused on like this upcoming week with the job interview and stuff like that. So we got fingers crossed.
Yes, everyone send a little prayer up for Yando.
Yeah. I'm not unemployed, but just throw that out there. But yeah. So I've been
better
like
opportunities.
Yes, I've been hyper focused on that.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cousin Brian and Katie. They're getting married this weekend.
Congratulations.
Yes. And so the whole family will be in Dallas.
Nice.
And
that'll be a really good time.
Oh my gosh. You know, I know from experience because my cousins on that side have gotten married already.
Yeah.
And when the family comes together,
it is
a humdinger.
Humdinger. You're like an 80.
Yeah, that's a humdinger. So yeah, like
80 and British.
Yes. Yeah. If you don't know, I'm very good at accents.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, my Australian's just off the charts, mate.
So good.
I'm a British Irishman. So we're going out. We're going out there on Friday. We're staying the night Friday. We're staying the night Saturday. So it's gonna be.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. So again, shout out to them.
Don't break anything.
So, that's my main goal is to not fall.
He's notorious for breaking things.
Yes, I do have 2 titanium rods in my body at the moment. So
Jesus.
Yeah, but we'll get into that at a later
Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so yeah, I'm excited about that. But really, just been hanging out.
Okay.
Yeah. Not much to it.
Well, I found some good. I found this really good page that I've been following. She's called Dating Intentionally.
Okay.
And
is it a Instagram page? Okay.
Actually, let me see your phone.
Go to the gram. Insta.
Real quick.
My lips are on fire.
Intentionally. There she is. Okay. So one of the things that caught my eye made me think of Yando. I think it was our 3rd episode we talked about this. The anti-ghost text you can copy. So she actually, I really like just the way she puts things, and a lot of it is also about being on dating apps and how to handle those situations. And really, the biggest thing I took from this is just being honest and upfront, because most of the time you can't see it. Well, actually, you know what? I'll put it up so y'all can see it as we go through them. But it actually has responses from clients of hers, and every single one of them. All right, thanks for letting me know. I totally get it.
I am a huge believer in just being honest with me, right? I haven't been the best at being honest.
That's okay, but we're doing it. We're going forward.
Yes, we are moving forward.
We're doing things differently.
Yeah, and because the last thing, I know how bad it sucks to get rejected.
Oh, it's horrible.
I don't ever want somebody to feel that feeling. Right. You know what I mean? Like I truly don't want to hey, I'm not into you, right?
Yeah.
And when you get the let's say I'm like talking to a girl or something, and she's like, I'm just really not ready to date, and then 2 weeks later they're dating. It's like, can you just tell me I'm not your dude?
No, not always though, Yando.
I know. Well, that's how I feel.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I can understand why you would, but you also have to understand when someone lives in their purpose and they're honest with themselves and are like, you know what, this one's just not working out for me. Hey, I'm just not. Maybe she wasn't ready to date, but then someone literally came across her path and she's like, oh, synced up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know that happens, but there is also the one that's in my opinion that's called letting people down nicely. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, but again, it's just like it, I mean, but I would rather have a text saying, hey, I'm just not feeling it.
Yep.
I'm like, cool.
So that's kind of what these are. So one of them, this one's just to keep it simple, short and sweet. Okay. So they had just gotten back. They had just finished a date. She got home. She says, hey, I just got home. Thanks for a fun evening. I'm not sure I felt a romantic connection or spark, but I enjoyed our conversation and had fun meeting with you. Hope you're not out of action for too long with your knee. So I'm assuming there was some talk about,
Sure.
she followed up with stuff they
Okay.
talked about. So
I hope his knee's fine.
yeah, and he's like, "Hey, thanks for messaging me. I felt the same, to be honest. So I'm glad we're aligned."
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
then you just keep it moving.
Yeah, that's honesty.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Then this one, hey Chris, I hope you had a nice day. I wanted to let you know that I've been thinking and have decided that this isn't the connection that I'm looking for long term. I so appreciate your generosity with your time and I wish you all the best. And he just so happens to say, I was actually thinking the same thing on my end. I enjoyed your company, but didn't feel any romantic connection. I hope you find what you're looking for. And I do, I mean, I feel like a lot of the times when you're feeling that way, 95% of the time, they didn't feel a connection either.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there is times obviously where you don't get that cordial response.
Sure,
It's like
sure.
some people out there like
But I didn't
don't
want to date you anyways,
right, right.
you know?
Or it's like, well, fuck you. Like, well, shit. I mean, I just being honest. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
Thanks so
but
much,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So this one is if you're in the situation, it's okay to say you're not, it's okay to tell them that you are actually going to start pursuing someone else. So here's how it goes.
Okay.
So she says, "Hey, I hope you're having a good morning. I wanted to let you know that I had so much fun together on our date, but I don't think I have the time to continue going on more. Life is really busy at the moment, and I met someone else that I want to focus on exclusively.
Okay.
I just wanted to be honest with you. Wish you all the best." And he was gracious. "Hey, no worries. Thank you for being honest. Always a bit nerve wracking. Wish you all the best." You know.
Yeah, and I again, I've been there. And anytime I get an honest feedback like that,
Mhm.
I'm always like, first thing I always say is, "Thank you so much for being honest,
Mhm.
and best of luck."
Yeah.
Right? And but it sucks, anytime like you're starting off a new relationship and you don't know where it's going yet,
Mhm.
and you get that text message and you open it up and it's this long, you're like, "Oh, it's
Oh
over, it's
shit.
over. What did I do wrong?" It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you could like take the funny way and be like, if a girl texts you or texts me back, says, "Hey, I'm really not feeling it, blah blah blah." I could respond something like, "Hey, no worries at all. I just found out I had herpes, so I think we're good to go anyways." Then she's gonna be like, "Whoo,
Oh,
oh
okay.
man," it's like,
Yep.
you throw a little humor into it,
Mm.
unless you've already slept with her, then
Oh, well then shit.
that's probably not.
A very different conversation.
Yes, of course. Hmm.
Okay, so this one specifically is for my man Yando.
Okay,
Okay.
can't wait to hear this one.
This is an easy time to send an anti-ghost text. "Hi Jordan, it was really nice meeting you last night. I woke up actually feeling like it's not the right fit for me, but I'm really wishing you the best of luck out there."
And what did Jordan say?
Okay, no worries. Good luck to you too.
Yeah, Jordan, like that tells me Jordan was probably a little bit into it, but at that point,
Yep.
he's probably like, okay, on to the next. Again, I
Mhm.
know it's hard though sometimes
Very
because
hard.
again, like when you don't want to like, you want to keep your options open,
Mhm.
but at the same time, if you're not ready, that will always backfire on you.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to meet on Tuesday, and then Tuesday rolls around, you're like, oh my God, I don't want to go to dinner. Like, I
Right.
don't want to go meet this. You know what I mean?
And so
So
really in that type of situation, hey, whatever, hey Sarah, I know we had plans tonight, but I'm just not feeling like they're, or I don't know, what would you say?
I don't know. Like, if you haven't met before,
Right, that's where it's
like
kind of
you just like,
like,
hey, I've been thinking about it. I'm really just not ready to get out there right now.
maybe, yeah, that's a good one.
But I just wanted to be honest with you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Which I need to do better
Yes.
at. I mean,
Yes.
I don't do that right now because I'm
Sure.
not currently,
The holidays are over,
yeah, the
so
holidays are over, so the dating apps have kind of
yeah.
slowed down a little bit. Yeah, once the tree goes down, right back at it. But yeah, no, that's good though. I mean, a
Mhm.
lot of those are like the cordial examples,
Yes.
but obviously there's some people out there again that don't take kindly
That's true.
to people being honest.
That's very true.
Yes.
And one thing I really like about her is she actually in her profile, you can go, she has a link in her profile and she has text scripts for early stage dating.
Oh,
So you can go on. So if you don't really know how to respond to something, and she's really wondering, she gives great advice. I'm gonna post or tag her or whatever. Dating intentionally is the name of the
of the
handle.
handle.
Yeah,
Okay.
is that what it is?
Yeah, I think everybody can. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
if you're single, it never hurts to get good advice,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Everybody kind of takes things differently,
Yep.
but as long as you don't join a cult, I think it's good to,
Yeah.
stop looking for your twin flame because you
Mm-hmm.
will be broke. Um, yeah, no, that's awesome. That is good advice because being
Yes.
honest, I think, is probably one of the most important things in a relationship.
Absolutely. And let's see. So she also had one that was about actually dating online. Um,
Trash.
and I appreciate people that are doing pages like this because it does go to show you because she has 80,000 followers.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people out there that actually
Listen to her.
do give a
Sure.
shit
Oh
and
yeah.
really do want to date intentionally.
Right.
So let's see if I can find the one about dating online.
Dating online. I tell you.
Oh, actually, like this one. 5 reminders for enjoying dating and being single at the same time.
Okay.
I feel like that could be a little bit of my category.
Okay.
Um, don't place your value as a person in on your relationship status. So
Okay.
your value as a human has nothing to do with your relationship status. You aren't defined by whether or not you're in a relationship, and you don't offer more to the world when you are partnered.
Very true.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yep. The second one, our culture puts marriage on a pedestal.
Well, how
Absolutely.
many times has the comment been made? I don't
But
know. I don't know about you, but to me, the comment of "You ever gonna get married?"
right.
Like, why do you
No,
care?
I'm
Why
not.
do you care?
Yeah.
Like, I want to, but
Oh, the amount of people, so are you just never going to have kids?
I,
No,
no,
I'm not.
right.
Anything
And
wrong
why
with
is that?
that?
It? Why is
Yeah.
that? Why are you concerned about
Right. Yeah.
that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that drives me nuts.
And so, there's been a few women that have been offended by that statement.
Sure. Are
Sorry,
you
I'm
never?
sorry you chose that life.
I know.
I mean, leave
Uh,
me alone.
yeah, but some people get offended when you ask them questions like that. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, "Hey, Yando, you ever going to get married, dude?" Like that's kind of a sore subject, brother. Like
Yeah.
that's a little bit personal,
Right.
right?
Even though we're putting it on podcast.
Right.
I'm
I
just saying.
I don't mind, but there's some people out there that do
Yeah.
mind,
No.
right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I just like hey, I'm trying, right?
Yep.
We have any listeners out there?
Yep.
Kidding. Sky. Um, I always give her a shout out on every
You know what? I'll
podcast.
tag her. Maybe she'll watch
Oh
it.
boy.
Um,
Yes.
okay, so our culture puts marriage on a pedestal, but that's not a reason to date. Part of why we feel like so much of our value is connected to our relationship status is a big old thanks to society.
Mm-hmm.
In a culture that's so oriented towards relationships, dating, and love, it's important to recognize whether or not our desire to date comes from within or is it an external pressure? Because if it's coming from within, you show up very differently.
Oh, absolutely.
If it's that external pressure, you're going to show up as who you think you need to be to make that happen.
Right. Honestly, if I would have gotten married at a younger age
Oh,
because of society or
are you
that's what you're
kidding?
supposed to
Yeah,
do, guarantee you I would be divorced.
1000%.
I mean, there was
Or very miserable.
right. I mean, I can I can count on one hand of the people that I would have married when I was younger
Mm-hmm.
that would have worked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, like it.
I mean, there was a window there where if Voldemort had proposed.
Oh man, Voldemort. Yeah, we don't mention his
no,
name.
we do not.
No,
But
no,
had
no.
he proposed, I would have said yes.
Oh my God, Michelle. I just don't, I don't know.
Man,
you wouldn't be sitting here. Oh well, you might be sitting here today if that because it wouldn't have lasted.
I'd be in a very different state.
Yes, Voldemort would have
Woo.
changed the game for Michelle.
Yeah, he already took too much of my life, so.
Right, in a very bad way.
Yeah. So, okay, the third one, a romantic relationship is just one slice of your life pie. So, being in a relationship isn't the point of life, and it's unrealistic to expect a relationship to be your main source of happiness. Your life isn't lacking if you don't have a relationship. You just get to fill in that slice of the pie with experiences, people, activities, hobbies, and interests that fill your cup. Amen.
I can talk to that because, you know, a lot of the things that I say, like when I'm like, when everything's going well and I'm ready and I'm like, honest to God, ready to be dating and stuff like that. That's the one thing I always say is like, hey, I'm just looking for the last piece of this puzzle.
Yeah.
Like, this is not going to be my life,
No.
but plug in that little piece and life's going to be better.
Yeah.
You know, but I don't need that.
Like
I don't need that piece to complete my life.
Putting an ornament on the Christmas tree.
Exactly. Yeah. And so I can relate to that because I do have a pretty wide open life, right? With friends and family and traveling and all the stuff that I do. But man, it's so much more fun when you're on that plane with somebody else that you love.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like that you love and care about.
Yeah.
So
my Sunday was much more fun.
I mean, yeah, just me and Jesse today, you know, just keeping it real.
I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So number 4, it's better to be alone than in a relationship that doesn't serve you.
1000%.
Yes.
Oh,
so
1000%.
She says, I hate to say this, but just because all your friends and family members are in relationships doesn't mean they're good or that they'll last. Being alone is so much better than being in a relationship that causes you anxiety, holds you back, makes you feel less than.
Oh, and we've all been there.
Absolutely.
You know,
I felt all of those in one relationship.
Yeah, likewise. You know, like there's nothing
tenfold.
Right. Oh my God. There's nothing worse than like waking up next to somebody and you're just like, oh my God, this is like
pretending you're still asleep until they get out of bed.
Yeah, you get the
Did that one a few times.
Oh my God.
Or all of a sudden I'm asleep as soon as they get to the bed.
Oh my God. Yeah, like they like roll over. Oh, I'm so tired.
Oh no. That's
You've actually done that.
I absolutely have.
I know. I think you've mentioned that before.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you know, when you find yourself doing stuff like that, it's not working. You know, and some people that we know, you know, we all know these kind of people. They just, you know what? I'm just going to make it work. Why?
There's
Like what? Like if you know, like some people are scared that, like, you know, how many comments you get was, oh my God, thank God I'm not single right now because I don't know if I could do it. First of all, fuck you.
Do what? Yeah. But do what? You can't live by yourself? Is that what it is?
You know, a lot of people that say that got married, or a lot of them got married before the whole online dating thing really took hold.
True.
And you know, when you get like, oh man, I couldn't imagine being single these days, you know, and it's like, again, it's, you know, you almost want to say fuck off, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, it's not like impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's quite great. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've been single for so long.
Right. Well, likewise.
Yeah. All right. 5th and final. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. You know, we're huge advocates of that.
Yes.
Huge. So this is one of the best parts about being single, and it's not to be taken for granted. You don't have to check in with anyone before planning a trip, deciding to move, making a career change, or anything like that. You're free to consider only yourself in major decisions and fully take your life wherever you want it to go. Absolutely.
Absolutely. The only thing I say is if you are in a healthy relationship, you're going to communicate those things anyways. But the one thing I can't stand when it's like, oh my God, another Cowboys game? Oh, you're going to go play golf again?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah.
Football season comes every year. It's like fucking Christmas. All right. And you know, I love it when you start dating somebody. Have you ever seen the movie Fever Pitch with Jimmy Fallon and who is where he's a huge Boston Red Sox fan? But he meets the girl in the off season, and then when baseball season starts, he's an absolute fanatic nutcase about the Red Sox.
Oh my gosh, no, I've never seen it.
It's true because like I've been in situations where, you know, you like to put your best foot forward when you meet somebody, right? A lot of the things that I get when I meet somebody is, oh, I love sports.
Are you sure?
Well, we're going to find out real fucking quick.
You sure?
Yeah. You sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that? Because we're going to find out real quick how much you like sports.
Right.
And then without fail, Cowboys play again.
Yes.
How many games do they play?
Right.
Like, so
don't, and the thing is, it's okay that you love sports that much, and it's okay that she doesn't like sports that much. However, don't show up acting like you're someone you're not. Then you're
right.
not put in a situation of not liking what your significant other is doing.
Right. I mean,
like I wouldn't date someone that likes football the way y'all like football. I just
well,
wouldn't.
and that's what I try to
Yeah.
like, and it's not, I mean, it's like, I love sports. I played sports my whole life, right? I like watching sports. I like
Yes.
hanging out with the buddies and watching sports, you know?
Absolutely.
But
I mean, and I come to a few of the Sundays or
absolutely, yeah.
little events. Do I watch any of the game? Absolutely not.
But there's good food, good friends.
Good food, good friends.
Right. And that's
Yeah.
like, and to me, that's like, it's not just about watching sports.
Right.
It's about being with
the boys.
Friends and family.
Yeah.
And even the friends.
No.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, yeah. But we go to Alley Cats all the time and watch football. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Rich will grill out, or he cooks, or
such good cook.
Right. Rich Berry, shout out, brother. You're a
Rich
hell of a cook, brother.
So good. So I found the one talking about the dating apps, which you still have Hinge, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, I don't really get on there much, but I have it.
Well, so sorry.
That's okay.
It was a
wrong pipe.
Ghost pepper.
Oh yeah, no, it's ghostly.
Okay. So tips for using Hinge.
Oh.
If you're looking to pay for an app, which is what we were just talking about, Hinge's basic paid plan is actually the best one.
Okay.
You can get unlimited likes and see who likes you.
Okay.
Then she says, try Xing out your standouts so they can go into your regular feed. What is that? Do you know what that means?
Try Xing out your standouts? Try Xing out your standouts so they go into your regular I don't know what feed. A standout is.
Interesting.
We'll
look into that.
Yeah.
Right? And if you're not paying, max out your daily likes to increase your match rate.
I mean, yeah, that's if you're going to get on these apps and use them, then you need to use it to your ability. But that's what, if you don't pay for it, you only get X amount, then you have to wait 24 hours and all that stuff. But I paid a long time ago. I paid for Hinge to see who liked me. I was very
no thank yous.
I was very unpleased about the. There's a certain kind that likes me, on there.
What kind is it? What'd you say?
Not my style. Some of them are a little big boned. For me,
like thick girls.
No, I don't know. That's the ones that like me.
That's what I'm saying. So the thick girls like you.
Oh yeah, the skinny guy. Like the girl at Duke's at one time.
That is true. Oh yes, we had a night at Duke's.
Oh my God.
He got the lap dance of his life.
This woman.
You couldn't see anything but one eye. This is all we could see of Yando.
All you could see was hands and feet.
Yeah. That was a night.
Oh, that was a.
And then the friend.
Oh, the little crackhead.
Can I lick your nipples? No.
No, you cannot lick my nipple.
No, I'm good. I'm not on coke, lady. Oh, they were both coked out.
Oh my God, that was a fun night though.
Oh man. And then the last part, she just says, if you want to stand out, leave a comment on a photo or prompt instead of just hearting it.
Okay, so
if you see someone riding a horse.
Nice horse.
Nice balls.
Nice set of balls on that horse. I mean, is that inappropriate? I mean,
yes.
Nice horse.
Can I be the next one between those legs?
Bro, me and that horse have something in common.
It's the eyes.
Wink. Oh, shit.
Oh, man. All right. I think the bloodies have officially kicked in.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was pretty much it. Anyways, I'll link her app.
Yes. Her handle.
Yeah, her Instagram handle.
Yeah. Bloody.
I'll link it. She's wonderful. I love so many things that she even posts. So anyways.
Perfect.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Come here.
For tuning in.
I want everybody to meet Jessie.
Oh yes, Jessie would like to say hi.
Jessie wanted to say hi to everybody.
She just had a fresh haircut.
Come here. It's okay. Come here, goofball. Are you sliding like a little
dead
goofer?
leg?
This right here is my little baby girl, Jessie Beans. Say hi. You say hi to everybody. Say I just got a haircut and I look so cute and stuff. And it's so cold outside.
It is cold.
Say hi. Everybody wanted to say hi to you. Say hi.
Sweet girl.
Good girl.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
She is a very good girl.
Yes.
So be sure to like and comment below what you think of the show. We love all the different comments we've been getting from everyone.
Yes. Shout out to Claire.
Yes. If you have not subscribed, please, please, please subscribe.
Yes.
Oh, another thing I actually forgot to tell you,
Okay.
I have looked at getting us on Apple Podcasts.
Oh, okay.
Not hard. So I just have to figure out the formatting for the audio.
Okay.
Once that is, then we'll have that up. Another little update. I should have the link for the shirts up this week.
Ooh. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
The ALS shirt. So
we've had people ask about that.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. So keep in mind to set up the site. I don't know if people are aware of this, because how I have to set up the site, it does cost a little bit. So the shirts, 100% of the proceeds will go into the ALS fund, minus the cost of the site.
The site. Okay.
Yeah, to set up the site, because
Gotcha.
That's just kind of how we have to roll these days.
We'll recoup that pretty fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Sure. Yeah. So
awesome.
anyways,
awesome.
We really appreciate everyone so much. And until next time, keep living unscripted.
Love y'all. Cheers.